As we all learnt from our first experience with COVID, once you identify a cluster, it grows before it slows. We should expect that to be the case here. The fact that we are in level 3 in Auckland is giving us a helping hand. It means that when we are contacting people, they of course are already observing restrictions that limit the spread of the virus. Finally, I acknowledge the anxiety of some New Zealanders as we are moving at pace to stamp out COVID in our community and protect the health of all New Zealanders. But the pace and the speed should also act as an extra layer of reassurance. Within 6 hours of this case and notification amongst health officials, we were informing people of the need to move alert levels, and in less than 24 hours, Auckland was at level 3. In Hong Kong, Vietnam and Victoria, which are all managing the re-emergence of COVID, they in some cases waited 3 to 4 weeks before implementing restrictions similar to ours. Going hard and early is still the best course of action, and we all have a part to play in that. But once again, we are reminded of how tricky this virus is and how easily it can spread. But we know that limiting people-to-people contact really helps stop the spread. We have a plan, we have acted quickly, and now we'll continue to roll out that plan. You know, I think probably in any circumstances misinformation is concerning. I do think, though, the vast majority of New Zealanders absolutely understand why we're taking the measures that we are. The whole intent is for us to limit the amount of time that anyone has restrictions on them and limit the amount of time that anyone has their freedoms limited. The whole goal is to get us back to normal as quickly as we can. It's not new. Some of those conspiracy theories around COVID-19 not being real have existed from the very beginning of COVID-19's emergence globally. Some of them are perpetuated by offshore sources. You see some of the people spreading that misinformation are from outside of New Zealand. What I would say is that, I've seen reports of people overseas who have viewed COVID-19 as being fake, who have lost their lives to it. And so, that's the evidence. The global situation is the evidence that this is very, very real. We need to take it seriously. And if you're someone that views politicians suspiciously, then please, by all means, listen to the independent doctors, scientists, those who are our source of advice that we lean on.